Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into secondary. 15 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Secondary, which means coming after, less important than, or resulting from someone or something else that is primary. Number 1. Incidental, which means happening as a minor accompaniment to something else. Incidental. For example, incidental details. Number 2. Ancillary, which means in addition to something else, but not as important. Ancillary. For example, paragraph 19 was merely ancillary to paragraph 16. Number 3. Extra, which means added to an existing or usual amount or number. Extra. For example, they offered him an extra 35 cents an hour. Number 4. Derivative, which means imitative of the work of another artist, writer, etc., and usually disapproved of for that reason. Derivative. For example, an artist who is not in the slightest bit derivative. Number 5. Additional, which means added, extra, or supplementary to what is already present or available. Additional. For example, beach towels are provided without additional charge. Number 6. Lesser, which means not so great or important as the other or the rest. Lesser. For example, he was convicted of a lesser assault charge. Number 7. Indirect, which means not directly caused by or resulting from something. Indirect. For example, motherhood has an indirect effect on pay. Number 8. Inessential, which means not absolutely necessary. Inessential. For example, inessential information. Number 9. Lower, which means less high in status or amount. Lower. For example, you may have to accept a lower price. Number 10. Subordinate, which means of less or secondary importance. Subordinate. For example, in adventure stories, character must be subordinate to action. Number 11. Peripheral, which means of secondary or minor importance. Peripheral. For example, fundraising by the school is peripheral to the main business of teaching. Number 12. Second-hand. Which means of information or experience accepted on another's authority and not from original investigation. Second-hand. For example, they shouldn't have to rely on second-hand information. Number 13. Subsidiary. Which means less important than but related or supplementary to something. Subsidiary. For example, a subsidiary flue of the main chimney. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button.